this week.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. But the Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
The numbers for Williams a week ago: 21 carries, 83 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. Now it's Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game of their victory a week ago. Well, what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. And they catch the ball, big-time tackles, really put it on those receivers.
Throwing is Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. Right where they set him down starting. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Dolphins set to go on offense for the first time behind their 25-year-old quarterback, now in his 4th NFL season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now Wilson on second down. Man open, he's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. And he's got this down to the 35. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And able to get this to the 31. This defense for the Dolphins, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
A very solid gain of 27. Here we go now on first and goal. Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Now this throw caught left side and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. And this guy's first 3 passes was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down. The Dolphins hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And off to exactly the start you're hoping for. Nothing for the fan base to complain about, at least not yet.
I like the way that you phrased that. Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a long ways to go. But they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way if they stay in that mode throughout the season.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. We can look at this Bronco defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After the interception, here's Wilson. That's complete to Troutman, right side. No gain on the play, and it's second down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On second down, here's Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Bronco. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and... Again, it's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And out come the Dolphins now. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first catch for the man leading the NFL in receiving yards in this first month. And a first down to boot. Tua going to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Tua. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be caught at about the 5. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Sanders is good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. He's been really good in the yardage category, yet to hit the end zone, however.
A minor blemish against him right now because the work he's doing catching the ball, in some ways he's helping serve as good ball control because the big plays that he's making have really helped out his team.
Absolutely. They're winning on the scoreboard here in quarter number 2. Williams going to get it again on second down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They run it again with Williams. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 41. 59 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. On third and short, the fullback Burton. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stretched the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Tua sets up to pass it. They set up the screen to A-Chain. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now.
Here we go. Keep it moving.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Javonte Williams and the rest of the Bronco offense back out onto the field. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turn into a heck of a DB, though, partner. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Wilson. Pushes him over. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. So a no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. D.J. Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They begin the drive with Williams. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Right side, it's Manhertz, the tight end.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Now Wilson on 1st down. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. Now Lutz for the field goal try. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So the lead extended, and I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
Well, if I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you express yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you said, if your defense is only giving up 3 points, it makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
They're going deep for Hill, and that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Miami, 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Looking to pass. Tua. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now Tua. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton heading back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's Andy Lee now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action, now it's Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Shake them off! There it is!
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. DJ Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Tua going to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes a catch. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as the tackle made up near the 35. Off the draw, here's Williams. He'll get this to about the 38. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
76 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Throwing is Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Now Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Tim Patrick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. I've heard you use the term. Charles, you think about this victory, pretty important.